Figure we should discuss tonight's meeting, make sure we're on the same page. You do remember we have a meeting tonight with the new informant?
Yeah. Yeah, we have a meeting. That's right.
Everything okay with you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Well, it's definitely not like you to forget we have an important meeting.
Sam, I am so sorry.
I shouldn't have told you. I mean, especially now Abby's gone. You just lost her.
Franco raped you.
It's my problem, and I'm dealing with it.
Are you?
Just got some bad news.
About Franco?
No, Michael's girlfriend, Abby. She was in an accident in Chicago, and she didn't make it.
Oh, sorry to hear it. How's Michael holding up?
Not good. He's blaming himself.
It's a real tragedy. You don't think Franco could have been involved?
No, I mean, everything they told me about the accident seems legitimate, but I did put a call into our people in Chicago just in case, to follow up.
Well, you should go be with Michael and Sam. Let me handle the meeting tonight.
I'm just kind of worried about the kind of message it's going to send if Sonny and I are both gone.
Look, I'll dictate the message, make it clear. Now, you've got confidence in me to deliver it, and that we're open to doing business as long as that's the interest of the Corinthos organization. Look, Michael needs you right now. And you've got a new wife to think about, too. Franco's been pushing all your buttons. It's no wonder you snapped and went after the newspaper guy. Look, it might be time to take a break and go focus on something else, as sad as it is.
I don't know.
Look, I actually think me going to your place might work in our favor. We can use this opportunity to put to rest any rumors that might be circulating around Sonny.
So how does you going to my place help me with that?
Well, people think Sonny's gotten sloppy and erratic since Brenda took off. Look, let's face it. That's actually what happened. Now, you've always been the calm, stable influence in this operation. Everybody knows that. You send me looks more like you're busy with the bigger things.
Yeah, or I'm just distracted.
You are distracted. Look, no offense, but the last thing you want somebody to get the idea is that the operation is vulnerable. And the man in charge is off his game because of personal business with his wife.
His ex-wife.
Okay, look, you get the point.
Yeah.
Look, go to Chicago, help Michael and Sam. They need you there more right now than you need it for this meeting. I got this.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
After living with Carly and guarding Jocelyn and her around the clock, it's be like a vacation.
Hey.
Please tell me you didn't ditch the guards I left with you.
No, they're right out front. You can go check.
I'll check back in with you, let you know how everything goes.
I'm not so sure this whole Sean living with me thing is going to work out.
I can't kill Franco if I can't find him, Carly.
I had no right to dump this on you. I just made it about me.
No, you had every right, Sam. Have you talked to anybody, like professionals? Or...
Can we just get off of this, please? I mean, I think you need to focus on Abby and the arrangements for the funeral and how to honor her. And then after that, you need to find a way to allow yourself to grieve.
You mean allow whatever feelings to come up?
Yeah.
So you can avoid facing what happened to you. Sam, I'm sorry. But it's exactly what you're doing. I know because I did the exact same thing. But trust me, running from it is not the answer.
I've been through a lot of terrible situations together, but something is different here. You're on the edge and you're completely out of control.
I got a lot going on right now,
I
Carly.
understand that, okay? And I know that Sonny dumps everything
Yeah,
on
well,
top
that's
of
my
you.
job.
You just had major surgery. You didn't even give yourself time to recuperate because Sam was so
Don't
hell-bent
blame
on walking
Sam.
down
None of
the
this
aisle.
is her fault.
What isn't her fault? Jason, what was on the DVD?
I'm gonna
What's
deal
going
with
on?
it, okay? You can help me by staying safe. You just listen to Sean. He knows what he's doing. He's good at what he does. He's gonna keep you and Jocelyn safe. I gotta go, okay? I got a plane to catch.
I'll be okay.
I used to say it a lot too, remember? I was lying most of the time.
I guess our situations were different.
The details are different, but the pain's the same. The world goes on like normal, oblivious, and you try and pretend to be whole, but you're not. And you feel like You feel like you never will be?
I'm trying to wrap my head around this whole thing, you know?
I spent months in the same place that you are right now. Alone, on my own choice. I mean, pushing people close to me out of my life, lashing out at them. I tried to cover it up, not talk about it, thinking that might make it go away, but it didn't.
Yeah, you know, I can't dwell. I can't dwell on what happened. I mean, terrible things happen. Terrible things happen to me all the time. I have to figure out a way to survive.
Well, you survive by facing it. Keeping quiet only gives them more power. And I think that's why you told me just now. At least I hope it is. Because that means you've already had enough and you want to get help. And you know you can trust me.
After what he did to me, I don't think I'll ever be the same. Your mom and Sean had already taken off. I had convinced myself that he wasn't an immediate threat.
What about Jason?
Well, it was our last night in Hawaii, and Jason and I had surprises planned for each other, so we were both out shopping. And I had come home, and there was Chinese food and beer set up, and well, Jason wasn't home yet, so I thought he was out running errands. So I had some of the beer and decided to take a shower. And I remember walking in there, and that's when I began to feel really dizzy.
Franco drugged you?
Yeah, I mean, it was in the beer. Anyway, I was in the shower, and I remember falling, but someone was there. Like, someone's arms reached out to catch me when I fell, and well, it was Franco. I keep trying to remember what happened next. I can't.
Okay, then how do you know it was Franco then?
Because Jason saw it. Franco had him locked in a room with a video feed and made him watch it.
That's sick.
I did nothing to stop him.
Sam, it's not about what you did. Something was done to you. Something completely out of your control. Like you said, you cannot blame yourself.
It's just I had gotten married. It was everything that I had wished and dreamed of, and he just took it all away from me.
I know it feels like you're never gonna get past this. But you will, okay? Trust me, I am living proof of that.
I just can't stop thinking about it and imagining what happened.
Look, when I was where you are right now, you brought Abby into my life. She reached me, made me deal with what happened. She made me realize I didn't have to cover or go through it alone. That's what Jason can do for you.
I want to confide in Jason more than anything. I just can't.
Why not?
Because he is still angry. I mean, more angry than I've ever seen him that he couldn't protect me.
So that's why he lost it at the Quartermains and went after the X-Men.
Yeah, the guilt is eating away at him.
Okay, but from everything you told me, there's nothing Jason could have done.
No, but he blames himself. And that's why I can't talk to him about it. Because it's only going to make things worse.
How hard it is to talk about. I mean, to even say the word rape.
I know. And I wish I could talk to Jason, but he feels so guilty.
Even though it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
No, look, you can talk to me, Sam, okay? Hey.
Hey. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Shh.
First, I want to say that I'm sorry about Abby.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna wake up out of this nightmare, but it's real. Abby's gone.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, there's nothing anybody can do. It's fine.
Okay. Your mom got your message about the accident. I told her I'd call her and give her an update.
No, don't do that. You know, Mom. She's gonna try and fix things that can't be fixed. Arranged to have Abby's body released.
Michael,
Yeah,
you know anything you need. Anything.
I know. Thanks.
I know he's blaming himself.
He just wants a reason for why this is happening.
And it's not his fault.
I told him that. But he just can't hear that yet.
I actually did some checking, and it was a construction accident. Franco had nothing to do with it.
Part of me did wonder about that.
Yeah. Abby was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
How were you able to get released on the assault charges so quick?
I think Alexis used something she had on the judge.
Good, because I was a little bit more worried than I let on about you being in jail.
I know. I'm okay. Are you?
What do you mean?
You're right.
A good friend to me, Jason. Not that I have many, but I could certainly sit down and talk to her without feeling judged. She deserved better than this.
That's Carly. Hey.
Jason, are you in Chicago with Michael?
Yeah, I just got here.
You have to come back. Someone tried to kill you. Apparently, Sean went to a meeting in your place, and
Was anybody hurt?
Bernie, he was shot. He's in surgery now. They're saying he's going to be fine. I tried calling Sonny, but I can't get a hold of him.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Franco?
No, a business deal went south.
Jason, you should go home.
But you just got here.
There's nothing he can do, Sam. I mean, I'm just waiting for paperwork to take Abby's body home. Look, thanks for coming all this way and not telling Mom about Abby yet.
You asked me not to.
I appreciate that. Well, you should get back to the business, okay? Sam, you should
No
go with...
way, Michael. I'm not leaving you.
You need somebody to stay with you.
Look, I don't want to be a burden.
You're not. Come on. I was Abby's friend, too. I love her. Grieving together is not a burden.
I'll let you know that.
I know I should tell my mom. It's just gonna be very hard to say.
Hey, no rush. Okay.
Just everybody telling me sorry and the look on their faces, it just makes everything so real.
If you need help calling Abby's girlfriends, just give me the numbers and I can help you with that.
Actually, I think I have some of their numbers.
What?
No, Abby gave me this date book right before it. Before we said goodbye for the last time. She filled it through 2012 with a bunch of dates of things we were gonna do together. All these dates we want to have, all these plans, I'm not gonna make. The only thing I'll be planning is her funeral. Abby was all about hope and faith. She once found this Native American saying, "Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way." She taped it to her mirror.
That sounds like her. She was always so focused on the positive and good.
You know, she was a ballet dancer. You know that? Modern dance.
Yeah, I know. I do know that. She told me. Yeah, she actually told me she wanted to get back into it.
Yeah, she just signed up for night classes. That is so wrong. How anyone could say that it was God's plan is full of it. God would never want someone like Abby to leave this world.
She was happy with you.
We had so many places we wanted to go, so many things we wanted to do. Yeah. Abby was always so curious about everything. She was so open-minded about people. She used to look through magazines and point out these places. She was really excited about possibly going there someday, and I should have taken her. I should have gotten a plane with her and just took off. I mean, when I think about all the time we wasted.
You didn't waste any time. I don't think Abby would take back 1 second that she spent with you.
She had so many dreams.
What?
I think I know how Abby would want to say goodbye.
Hey, it's about time you bothered to show up.
What happened here?
You tell me.
I just got back. I was out of town.
And before that, you were in jail for assaulting the former mayor. What happened? You pick on somebody tougher this time, or you piss
Did you
off the
find
wrong
any
guy?
evidence? Anything that points to who did this?
You know, that's good, Morgan. You're answering a question with a question. But you see, here's how it works, okay? I'm the cop, you're the criminal, so I ask and then you answer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this again. Who would have reason to come in here and open fire?
I don't know.
We've been over the whole place. Nothing here.
Yeah, nobody's talking. All right, let's pack it in. Come on. Hopefully we'll find some info from the bullet Abrams took.
Hey, how's Bernie?
In surgery. Looks like he'll be okay. We got lucky.
Oh, good. Okay. So, what do you know about the shooters?
Well, looks like a planned hit by the Salitos.
Well, why would the Salitos care?
I don't know. Maybe they're looking to expand because they don't want to do this peacefully.
Okay, what happened to the guy that Bernie and I were supposed to meet?
He never came. 2 goons came instead, started firing.
They didn't want to kill Bernie. They were trying to kill me.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sean said they took off as soon as they saw he'd taken your place.
Thing was a setup. I should have seen it. This one's on me.
Where are we? Can you feel that this is ending? Did you hear that tear? There's no chance it can be mended, but I would choose to lay here bruised. It's not enough to leave on one goodbye, one goodbye. You can't give up and leave on one goodbye, on one goodbye. We were never meant to take it past all the pain that tends to make a last. One goodbye. We were never meant to make it past. We were never meant to make it. We had never meant to make it last. We had never meant to make
What happened?
Bernie's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know, that's great news, but why did he get hit in the first place?
There's supposed to be a meeting, turns out it was an ambush.
But it wasn't supposed to be Bernie.
It's supposed to be me.
Okay, you are a hard man to kill. Anybody who tries usually ends up dead unless you're distracted or vulnerable. I mean, like right now. When I walked in here, I could have driven a truck through
I
here.
knew it
and
was
you
you,
wouldn't-
Sonny.
You gonna tell me this would have happened if you were paying attention? You either deal with your personal stuff or you're gonna have to handle the business. It just seems to me that you can't do both. And don't ask Sean, because look what happened
Whatever
last
happened
night.
to Bernie is on me.
I am
Sonny.
not blaming you. We just have to fix the problem, okay? I need to be able to rely on you, and I can't do that if you're chasing
What do you
Franco.
want me to do? You want me to stop?
Okay, I want him dead more than anything, okay? But I'm not gonna sacrifice everything. I worked
was
so
a doctor.
hard.
I never asked you to sacrifice anything.
You built this business too. Franco is a stupid reason to throw it all away. You gotta shut down your emotions.
can't! I've been missing things I should have seen coming. You know, like the ambush. I should have realized that it was a setup.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know what is going on with me. I can't think clearly. I don't know why did I get so angry. It's like I black out.
What do you mean you black out? You had another
No,
did you
it's
have
not.
a seizure?
No, it's nothing like that. It's my temper. And it's getting worse. It's like it used to be. I'd flip tables and smash the furniture, and I slammed the mayor down on the table.
Nothing I should do.
And I can't even remember it half the time, Sonny. I mean, I feel the anger. It comes, and I can't shut it down. And the next thing I know, it's
Something's broken, right? On the ground. Hmm?
You remember the night that I met you at Luke's?
Yeah. You lost it in the middle of the show.
Yeah, you said it wasn't because I was brain damaged. You said it was because I had a bad temper and I had to figure out how to control it.
Right.
I mean, you made it sound like it was normal or manageable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all those years that, you know, you started to lose it and you would freak out and I would be the one who would stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the reason I could stay calm was so I could pay you back for believing in me.
You don't owe me anything. You owe it to yourself to deal with whatever it is you're going through.
Let's talk about the ambush and how to retaliate.
Well, first we have to figure out who to retaliate against. I mean, I heard that the shooters work for the Solitos. Is that
I
true?
mean, it's a risky move for them. You know, they don't have any power here in Port Charles, so taking me out gets them nothing.
Gino Solito and Anthony Zakar were friends back in the day, and I'm sure Anthony figured out that I was out of town. Talked to somebody in the PCPD, which told him, you know, when you were arrested, when you're getting released.
Right. I think Anthony probably set this whole thing up without Johnny knowing.
What's the big deal about Johnny? You know, why do you want him to be innocent?
I don't. I just know that Johnny doesn't want a war.
Anthony does. If Anthony and Johnny come after his father and son full blast, can we stop them? Okay, so what we got to do is keep pretending there's a truce, right? Until we can get some strength in our position, right? How long is that going to take, you think?
Can you give me your full attention?
No, the question is, can you?
I mean, if you ask me to take Anthony out, I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee any results.
Well, I mean, you know, are you stalling? Or are you not sure you can trust
I've
yourself?
just been making a lot of mistakes.
Well, stop making mistakes. You look. You gotta get out of your head.
Could you get out of your head? Could you, when you were locked in the room, you're smashing furniture, talking to people who weren't there, and I said, get out of your head? Could you? How easy would that be?
You were the one who helped me through those times. I'm just trying to do the same for
Are
you.
you just trying to manage me?
That sounds like something somebody else said. You remember who?
You?
Now I know what you dealt with all those years. When I hired you, I thought I was doing you a favor. I wanted to give you some kind of responsibility, right? So you were able to support yourself. You didn't have to take any money from the quarterman.
Right, yeah, you did all that for me, yeah.
Yeah, for about a month and a half until Lily died, then my life fell apart. But you covered for me, and that kind of was the pattern. I would lose it, you would cover for me until last summer when you were in the hospital. You couldn't do anything.
You pulled it together.
But there was collateral damage. I a lot of people. Some people I didn't care about, but I gotta tell you, I feel very sorry about what happened with Robin.
You know, Robin came to see me in lockup.
That's a good thing, right? Because you guys haven't seen each other much.
Yeah, it was good. We got to talk about a lot of things.
My name come up?
Well, not exactly, but, you know, I got the impression that if you reached out to her, she wouldn't turn.
Last thing I'm gonna do is get in between Patrick and Robin, because he hates the air I breathe. And you know what? Especially after what happened with the gun going off in his house, a little kid there. You know, I mean, it's just... Look, I know you've been through a lot, right? But all you gotta do is look at me. I'm still standing.
Yeah, but it's different.
No, it's not different. You're in trouble. I know what that's about, you know? And I wanna be able to help you. You just gotta tell me how to help you.
You can't.
Can you let me decide? When did you first make the mistake? Was it after the surgery, or when you went to Hawaii, or what, after you blacked out?
I already
You got
tried
angry?
this with Spinelli.
Please, don't compare me to Spinelli, because I'll get really
I'm
upset.
just saying it doesn't do me any good to talk about it.
Tell me what's going on with you.
First time I lost it was in Hawaii.
With Franco?
Sam and I rented the same house that we did when I was sick, and there was just something off, you know. I knew it, and I felt it. Cameras. Franco was watching us the whole time. And when Carly and Sean showed up to warn us, I should have sent Sam home with him that night.
Why didn't you?
Because I made the wrong choice, Sonny. Decided it was just another game, and I didn't want to overreact. Carly and Sean left. I was gonna go up to Toronto to look for Franco. You know, Sam and I wanted to spend the last couple days together. You know, she had this idea that we wouldn't spend more than $20 and we surprise each other. I left the house wide open. Franco got his chance.
This chance, what do you mean? To do what?
You know, Franco, he set a trap and I walked into it.
Right.
And that's when I lost it. I couldn't think. I couldn't come up with a plan, and I went crazy. I started hitting the walls. I started yelling at him to come at me. I was useless.
You blacked out.
I don't know. Some of the things I can remember perfectly. Some things are a blur.
Obviously, you found a way out.
No, he let me out. And he left a trail, a motel key. We went to the room. We found a girl dead on the floor and something new that he spray painted on the wall.
Who was the girl?
I have no idea.
Well, look, at least he didn't go after somebody that you love, right?
I should have been able to stop him.
We all should be able to protect the people we love, keep them safe and everything. We want control, we want power, but we lie to ourselves and say we can do it, but we can't. You're doing Franco's work for him. You're crucifying yourself for what he did, Jason.
You don't know what he did.
Then tell me, what did he do?
You know what? You're right. Business is first.
No, screw business. Screw business. You're in trouble. I've been there. You know that. I've been to a point where I couldn't even think. I want you to trust me to help you.
What's going on?
Hey, sorry to bother you. I need to check in with Jason.
Oh, he's not here.
Shame what happened to Abby. You know, Michael must be a wreck.
Yeah, to say the least. He's devastated, a little shocked. I'm shocked too, to be honest with you. Abby was a good friend to me.
Yeah, sorry for your loss.
It's nothing compared to Michael's.
Well, pain can't be quantified. You know, you have every right to feel your own.
Thank you. I just, gosh, I really wanted Michael to stay here last night, but he wouldn't.
Yeah. Michael needs to come to terms with what he lost. You know, find a way to say goodbye to Abby and let her go. You can't make it easier for him.
Yeah, I know. It's just that Michael's been through so much.
Well, you both have.
What do you mean?
You know, I understand why Jason is so focused on finding Franco. That animal needs to pay for what he did.
Obviously, I haven't been around for you like I should have lately, and I apologize for that. It wasn't deliberate. It's just that I'm just doing what I always do, you know, thinking of myself first.
You didn't do anything.
No, I lost my commitment after Brendan and I broke up. You know, I went, as you know, I went into that dark place, and I expect you to clean everything up. I wasn't thinking about what was going on with you.
You couldn't know what I didn't tell you.
Tell me.
Thing I don't know about?
Isn't what you know about enough? You know, you and Jason barely had a chance at a honeymoon before Franco started playing his twisted games. You know, making veiled threats about Jocelyn, planting, you know, cameras in your beach house.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, nothing illustrates that better than sending Carter after Michael. You know, it was evil, pure adulterated evil. I mean, to do that to that boy, you know, subject Michael to that kind of brutality, that kind of helplessness.
I know. Abby helped Michael so much. I don't know what he's gonna do without her.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Jason wanted to stay in Chicago with him, but he couldn't. He said that there was some sort of a business fallout.
Yeah, turned out to be an ambush. You know, Bernie got caught in the crossfire.
Bernie was shot?
Yeah, he's at General Hospital right
Who
now.
would want to shoot Bernie?
Well, they didn't.
Oh. Bernie was there because Jason was in Chicago.
Yeah, not filled in at the last minute.
Is Bernie...
No, he's fine. You know, he took a bullet, but the docs were able to remove it. You know, he'll have a war wound, but no permanent damage.
What about you?
Well, you see me. Walked away without a scratch.
Sometimes the damage can go deeper than what you can see.
Dr. Henry called.
I'm just gonna have to deal with this day to day, relearn how to control my anger.
You think that's possible? Franco's out there threatening people,
I'm
hurting
just gonna
people?
focus on the business, Sonny.
I'm just wondering if you can, or has Franco got in your head so much that you can't even think straight?
I'm gonna pull it together.
Okay,
I
okay,
just-
but until listen, you're gonna have to go talk to somebody or get some help, okay? Because if you don't do that, in the end, somebody that you love could get hurt or die. You know I've been down that road, and I don't want you to go down that road.
I appreciate what you're trying to do.
Okay.
But I'm not the one who needs your attention. You should go find Michael.
Michael, what happened?
Abby died in Chicago. He had to fly there, identify her body, and bring her back home.
Abby died, huh?
She was walking past a construction site, and a cable snapped, and a girder fell, and she tried to get out of the way, hit her in the head, sprained her.
Why was she in Chicago?
There was this guy that's beating up all these strippers, and Michael thought he might be a regular at Vaughn's, and he thought he might remember Abby, so he talked to Tracy, and she got Abby out of town on a business trip.
How do we know it was an accident? Because, you know, she's in the rival's territory.
I know, I checked it. It's an accident. It was an accident. Abby's just in the wrong place at the wrong time, Sonny.
Like Michael hasn't been through enough.
Sam went with Michael to Chicago, and then by the time I got there, you know, Abby was...
You went to Chicago?
Yeah, I thought Michael might need me.
That's why you said Sean and Bernie. Why did you should explain?
Yeah,
You should explain that to me.
That's right, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that I should have seen it was a
Okay,
setup.
stop right there, because you know what? You had me kind of worried that you could be losing your mind a little bit. You should have told me about Michael. I didn't know that.
It's more than worrying about Michael. This whole thing's been messing with my head.
I get that, but now I can see that, you know, you still have your ability to handle situations at least.
Michael is the one who matters now. You know what Abby meant to him.
He must be reeling, thinking about ways of what he could have done to keep Abby safe.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
Franco sent Carter after you to get to me.
But you know how Penville works. It wasn't Carter. It would have been
You
somebody
should have
else.
been in there in the first place. Even now, if I could take away everything that happened to you and have it happen to me, I would do it in a second.
Actually, the one time...
Hey,
Hey,
everything all right?
yeah. How's Michael doing?
He's not picking up. I asked him to spend the night, but he refused. I probably should have insisted.
No, it doesn't matter. He's gonna do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I know, but he probably shouldn't be alone right now.
Sonny's gonna go check in on him.
Good. Good, that's good. Hey, Sean stopped by. He wants you to call. I guess he just wanted to touch base.
Okay.
So Bernie got shot. Is everything gonna be
Yeah,
okay?
they're gonna. She's fine. Expect a full recovery for Bernie.
Sean said the bullet was meant for
Well,
you.
maybe Sean talks a little too much.
Why, were you gonna keep that from me?
No, I wasn't gonna keep it from you, but it's not his place to tell you. I can tell you
You're
that,
not
right?
mad at Sean, Jason. So stop. He didn't do anything wrong. Is this what you're really mad at? Huh? Did you watch the DVD? Get crazy over this. It's just another one of Franco's games, a way to mess with our
but
head.
the thought of it makes me want to.
Yeah, I know, Jason, but it's not true. I am not pregnant.
Don't.
The thought of even saying those
don't
words.
say it. Don't think it. Don't even talk about it.
Hey,
Sam? Hey, look, I need you. Okay, can you come over?
last Christmas when we went to get that tree.
Oh, you mean the scrawny one?
Yeah.
You picked the scrawniest one on
How
the
could
lot.
anyone resist that scrawny little tree?
It was easy. I just couldn't resist you.
We got it home, remember? And we were ready to decorate it by ourselves. And then we got company. I think it was Michael, Spinelli, and Molly. And I don't know, that was a real romantic night.
Well, we'll have to make up for it this year.
But we don't have a tree. I mean, look, you look over there and it's just really bare.
Or do you want to go get one? I'm sure there's a few scrawny ones
I
left.
don't know, it's up to you. Do you?
Just want to stay here. Just happy with you. You know I love you.
I love you too.
We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know. I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
Nothing that can come between us ever, okay? I want to spend this Christmas reaffirming that.
Actually, I got something for you.
A gift?
Yeah, it's just something small. There you go. And
Phoenix.
yeah,
Wow.
I was thinking about what Robert E. said when we got married, how, the phoenix is the goddess of all creatures, but she can turn bad luck into good. And that's you.
I love it. Thank you. I got you something.
What?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah, wait for it. I wanted to give you something that would remind you of us. Can you believe
It's the dragon.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
great. They say if you have the phoenix and the dragon together, it's meant to be.
Yeah, they are.
What happened to...
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about those presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. You know that all I want for Christmas is you.
I love you, Mom. I love you too.
I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. No, I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. There's no sense in hanging stockings there upon the fireplace, 'cause Santa, he won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. Girl, what can I do? You know that all I want for Christmas is...
Here we are. Thank you. Can I have some coffee, please? Thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry for just showing up. I just really need to talk to you.
You don't need an appointment.
You've already turned me down, and I know I should respect that. I just don't have anywhere else to go.
You haven't told Patrick yet?
I know that you do not agree with my decision to go away, but
Robin, I can't help you disappear. I
I
can't
sent
do
my
it.
test results to a doctor in Africa. He's done groundbreaking work with HIV patients there, and he is considered a foremost authority.
Okay, what did he say?
Wait and see. That the protocol I'm on, it could work, it should work, but I need to be prepared for the worst.
Anything else?
No, actually, I was just wondering, do you have any idea who this might belong to?
A man was sitting here a little while ago.
What did he look like?
Dark hair, nice smile, attractive.
How long ago did he leave?
Hi. Hey, Sam. Excuse me. Did I leave a, That's mine.
This is yours.
No. Thank God I found this thing. No, it's not mine. It's Emma's, one of her Christmas presents. And of course, it's the most important Christmas present that she's ever gotten. What do I owe you?
Don't be ridiculous.
No, you have no idea the meltdown that you just saved me. It's one of the lesser joys of parenting, but it's all part of the bittersweet of it, isn't it? Wouldn't change it for the world.
If you're telling me you're giving up, I don't want to hear it.
I'm not.
Well, it sounds that way.
No, I've lived with HIV for 20 years, okay? I mean, do you know what a gift that is? Stone dated me 1 year.
Well, you have so many more options than Stone ever had.
And what is that? To keep trying more protocols to see which one will magically
Well,
work
maybe you
for
already
me?
found it. You're on medication right now, aren't
No,
you?
it's too soon to know if it's
Well, then you need to give it some time.
And then what? And then it fails, just like the last one did? And then the virus is even more relentless and stronger than it was before, and... Sorry.
Don't apologize. You get to be angry. And you get to smash through the wall if there's no other way around it.
Smashing a wall isn't gonna fix anything.
Well, then you need to tell Patrick so you guys can figure out what to do together.
Please, there's nothing I can say to change your mind.
I'm sorry. You can ask me to do anything else.
You know what? There's something you can do for me. You can go in for your post-surgical checkup.
Robin, I already told you that I'm fine.
Tell that to someone that doesn't know you. Jason, you have to take care of this. You could have serious consequences.
You need to tell Patrick what's going on.
Look, I would just like to preserve the memory of the man that I love. The arrogant, charming, smiling, happy man. I don't want to have to see him carrying this burden, forcing a lightness he doesn't feel just to keep my spirits
Okay,
up.
how up do you think they're gonna feel when you disappear without a trace? You were not sparing your family. You were cheating them.
You seem pretty relieved to have found that doll.
You have no idea what we had to do to get this thing.
Tell me.
Yeah?
Yeah?
This is the only doll that Emma wanted, this exact doll. Not a reasonable facsimile. She had to have this one. And, of course, every store was sold out of it for the last month.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah, so I don't know how my wife did it, but she found some guy selling them out of the back of a trunk on 7th Street.
Nice. Healthy markup, I am sure.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it's worth it when you see your daughter open it up for the first morning.
Guess she had a great Christmas?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really, really good. One of the best ever.
You probably say that every year.
No, I mean it. It was awesome. Robin was determined to make this a Christmas that Emma would never forget, and you know Robin when she's determined. Speaking of, how was your first Christmas as a married couple?
Married. Good. I mean, it was quiet. Yeah, low-key. It's kind of the way we wanted it.
Opposite of ours. Actually, I don't even think we were married our first Christmas.
No, you weren't. If I can remember correctly, your first shot at a ceremony, Emma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came
We had a baby, then we
around.
had a ceremony, not necessarily conventional.
Oh, convention's overrated.
Yeah, I agree with you. Plus, it kind of helped with the whole annoying questions of when you're going to have kids, which I'm sure you're getting by now.
No, people tend to steer the other direction with that. Children, us, you know.
I apologize, Sam.
No.
That wasn't very smart.
Forget it. No harm done.
Well, no harm intended.
I know that.
And speaking of Jason, how is he? You know he hasn't come in with his follow-up exam.
Yeah, we've been dealing with a lot.
Well, it's important. Even if you have to drag him in, he's got to come in.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Drag him in. Have you met my husband? He's a pretty big guy. Refill? Actually, I think I'm gonna go with some herbal tea. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is not even up for discussion. You have to go in for your checkup.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Jason, this is serious. I mean, if you're not gonna take care of your health for yourself, do it for Sam. Do it for Carly or Monica or all the other women who were so scared for you when you went back into surgery. I mean, I had faith in Patrick's abilities, but there were a lot of potential variables.
Like who I'd be when I woke up. Yeah, I think Sam was scared that I would be Jason Quartermain. And I'm sure Monica was hoping that I would be.
And I knew that there was a possibility you wouldn't make it.
Yeah, and they knew that the possibility that I could die too, but see, that's the good thing is because they had the chance to say whatever they needed to say while I was still around to hear them. That's exactly what Patrick and Emma deserve is that chance.
We're not talking about me right now. Have you wondered why you suddenly have these rage explosions?
Maybe I'm just mad.
No, I think it's something neurological. When did they first start to happen?
Stop
right
trying to
after
shift the
surgery?
focus right
Days,
now.
Weeks?
Why are you pushing
Why
this?
do you? Because I want to help you while I can. Don't you ever?
I so admire you and Robin.
Really? Why is that?
Oh, why? Because after everything that you guys have been through, I mean, you've got this complete whack job trying to ruin your marriage, and you're still here. You're still happy. You're still celebrating holidays together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's your secret?
We don't have a secret. That's for sure. But you're right. We have been through a lot. Robin and I got caught in a downward spiral. And to be honest, it wasn't sure if we were ever going to make it out. It was always there, you know. What I did to Robin, bringing Lisa into our lives and then sleeping with her.
How'd you get past it?
We both realized what we had. We wanted to keep it. We didn't want Emma to be, to grow up with divorced parents. So we stuck it out, wrote out the bad, held on to the good, and here we are.
Here you are. Love is a powerful thing.
Yeah, and so is having nothing left to lose. You know, Robin and I realized that with honesty and living a truthful life that we could kind of survive anything, and that's what we've done. We've based our relationship off honesty.
No matter how it might look to you, I really am trying to fight and stay positive. But it's hard, you know, because I'm not only the patient, I'm a doctor. I know exactly all the ways that my condition can deteriorate. So all I have left is to take care of the people that I love. To make sure that you're set up to live long, happy lives, and that includes you. I'm afraid for you, Jason. I feel like something is seriously wrong.
I'm okay.
What if the rage episodes get worse? What if you hurt someone closest to you, like Sam?
That's not gonna happen.
But when the anger hits, you're not in control, Jason. That is neurological.
I know why the anger started. It has nothing to do with the surgery.
What about Sam? Does she know what's going on? Does she know the extent and the depth of the anger that you're feeling? I didn't think so.
I don't want her to worry about it.
So let me get this straight. You are pushing me to tell Patrick, implying that you will tell him if I don't. So, how would you feel if I did the same thing with Sam?
knows that there's things that I can't say. It's just the nature of the business that I'm in.
What? Business? This is about your relationship with your wife, Sam. She has the right to know.
What about Patrick's right to know?
So what? What? We're at an impasse?
You know what? I'll come to the hospital for my follow-up exam. If you tell Patrick.
Since when do you resort to emotional blackmail?
I'm offering you a deal. I'll get my head checked, you tell Patrick.
I don't think you understand how serious your condition could be. I mean, all these outbursts that you've been having since the surgery, they could be a sign
You
of
asked
something
for my
serious.
help. This is it.
Once Patrick finds out that my protocol failed, everything changes.
They all haven't failed.
Fine, I'm on my 3rd protocol and counting.
Okay, so tell him that.
And if I don't, then you refuse to get help? I mean, you're gonna put your own life at risk?
If that's what it takes to get through to you.
Be so stubborn.
Why do you?
Because I've explained to you over
I know,
and
and
over
it still
why
doesn't
I
make
can't
any
tell
sense
Patrick.
to me. Because it's not you. You should be fighting this with everything that you have.
Because you're not getting it, okay? What if Franco did something to Sam? Wouldn't you blame yourself?
Where did that come from?
Because I told you, my meds just didn't stop working. Lisa tampered with them. I mean, Patrick already blames himself for all of the horrible things that Lisa has done to us. I mean, if something were to happen to me because of Lisa, he would
But
never,
you
ever
understand,
forgive
Patrick's
himself.
always gonna blame himself. You just need to tell him the truth and tell him that he doesn't have to blame himself. You can't take the guilt away, but you can let him help you. Yeah. Did you find anything? Well, are you sure it's him? You know what, just call me when you have proof.
Franco?
Yeah, maybe.
Jason. You don't even know you're doing this, do you? This is something neurological. Something's misfiring in your brain. The attacks, they're getting worse, aren't
There's
they?
nothing that you can do to help me.
How do you know that unless you go in for your checkup? If you're not gonna do it for yourself, do it for Sam. You're starting a life together, don't throw it away. If I agree to tell Patrick, you'll go in for a complete exam immediately.
I will. I just can't promise it's gonna be right away.
Well, putting it off basically defeats
Yeah,
the
but I got
purpose.
something to take care of first.
Fine. Assuming that you get a lead on Franco, how long do you think it'll take before you can try to leave?
I don't know. Just don't wait on me to tell Patrick about your situation.
Jason, what if something happens to you in the
I
meantime?
promise I'm gonna get myself checked out. Is that good enough?
If you don't get confirmation on Franco tonight, you come to the hospital instead.
Robin,
That is my final offer. Hey, Michael.
Hey.
I'm so sorry to hear about Abby. She seemed like such a great person.
Yeah, she was.
We'll see you at the hospital.
I will try.
I'll be waiting. Bye.
Is Sam around?
She went into work.
Oh. Well, maybe it helps to have something to do. Aren't you gonna ask me about New Zealand?
I figured you'd talk about it if you wanted to.
Thanks. And with everybody else, I have to, I don't know, pretend to be comforted. It's different with you and Sam.
It's good Sam was with you in Chicago. I'm glad she was there. You guys got a chance to talk.
You heard us. You know that Sam told me about what happened on your honeymoon. What Franco did to her. And I were both grieving over Abby, and I could tell something else is going on with her. And then
She told you about Franco.
yeah. I mean, she knew I'd been through it, that I'd understand.
I'm glad she finally told somebody.
Does nobody else know?
That's how she wanted it.
I mean, opening up after being violated it's rough. I mean, I've been there.
You know, look, any help you can give her, you know, just talking or listening, whatever, I'd appreciate that.
What about you? I know Franco, he made you watch.
There's nothing I could do to help her. He was taunting me, and I couldn't get to her. All I want to do is kill that son of a bitch.
Jason, this is why Sam can't talk to you.
I'm just waiting for confirmation.
There's better ways to help Sam right now.
I can't let him go, Michael.
Look, even if you chase him, there's no guarantee you'll find them. Okay, in the meantime, Sam will be sitting here alone trying to deal with what happened.
You can't understand.
Understand what? Being angry, wanting somebody dead?
No, I have to make him pay.
Look, the more focused you are on revenge, the more alone Sam's gonna feel. That's why she broke down with me. That's why she can't open up with you. Look, she needs to feel comforted and supported right now, and all you have to offer is rage.
Hey.
I'm calling to remind you that you are a man of your word. We made a deal. Are you coming in?
You gonna hold up your end?
There wasn't an answer.
Okay, I gotta go. We'll talk. I need to get going.
Look, Jason, just listen to me, all right? Don't get caught up in the hate and lose focus on what matters. Look, I would give anything to have Abby back. Don't let Sam slip away from you.
I'm glad you changed your mind.
I'm here. Guess I'm just ready for some answers.
Good. Also ready to admit that something is wrong.
Sorry. Yeah. Did you get confirmation? Okay, I'm on my way right now.
Wait, what? Franco?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Jason, just call someone else, please. Please just stay here and get your exam.
Promise, I'm gonna be back. Okay, a deal is a deal. A deal's a deal. On your end, too.
Jason?
Jason?
Is everything okay?
Hi. Yeah, I'm better now that I hear your voice.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was lying down and I guess I fell asleep and I woke up and just missing you.
Yeah, I miss you too.
You know, it's New Year's. I'd really like you next to me.
Sam.
What happened?
Did everything pan out with Franco? Did you find him?
Franco's gone.
Franco's gone. What happened?
I just, I don't want you to worry about it.
Are you coming home?
Yeah, as soon as I can.
Look, if Franco's gone, why don't we just let him be gone?
Jason, please.
Sam, it's not that simple.
Yeah, but it can be. At least for tonight. It is New Year's Eve.
I know, but we never cared about the holidays.
Well, it kind of matters to me now.
I just want to have one night where we forget about everything and it's just
Us together.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Come home, Jason.
Come home to me.
I want to start the new year off right, too. But part of that means making sure that you never have to deal with Franco again.
Okay, well, all I'm worried about right now is spending some time with you. I want to lay in bed with you and hold you and talk to you about today, tomorrow, and the next day.
I gotta finish this.
Can you let it go, Jason, please? Just for tonight?
I can't. I can't.
Please. I mean, in a couple of days, if you want to go after Franco, then that's what you do. But
I'm asking you for tonight. That's it.
one night, I want to kiss you at midnight. I want to be in your
Your arms on New Year's. Please, Jason.
Jason.
I'm on my way home.
Six weeks. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God.